So I came to pick up the rent. I'm at the mailbox now, and there's only $420 in here.
Well, I'm a little short.
Come on, dude. The rent's $2,000 a month.
Hey, well, in the past, I've always been on time. I'm having a little problem this month.
I'm not going to play games. If I don't have it in like 25, 30 days, I am going to start an eviction process.
Yeah, the landlord's 100% right. If you guys haven't seen this video yet, this guy goes to collect his tenant's rent. He ends up being $1,600 short, calls him and says, hey, where's the rest of the money? The tenant says, yeah, man, sorry, I'm a little short this month. I missed some work. I had some other things to pay. I don't have it. And the landlord's like, okay, well, when are you going to have it? And the tenant is like, I just don't have it. Like, shrug. The tenant also says, I have a history of paying on time. I've been a good tenant. Cut me some slack this month. And the landlord essentially says, no, I'm not going to do that. The landlord says, I'll give you about a week's worth of no late fees. But after that, man, if you don't have my money this month, I'm going to start an eviction process. And the tenant accuses him of being like a greedy slumlord landlord type of person. And he's essentially mad that the landlord is not giving him a break. And there are people in this guy's comments who are siding with the tenant saying, yeah, this is a prime example of corporate greed and $2,000 is an outrageous amount for rent. First of all, it's not, especially for what this tenant appears to be renting, which is a house. Not bad for a freaking house. Also, as some people are rightly pointing out, if you cannot afford it, don't sign the lease. Nobody forced you to sign that lease. Now, if your circumstances change during the lease, meaning you're out of work, something happens, whatever, that's fine. Landlords are reasonable. You can communicate early and often with them if that happens and try to work something out. Now, if it's going to be a prolonged issue where you just realistically cannot afford the rent anymore during the duration of this lease, there's a process for that too. You can break the lease, pay the lease break fee, and then the landlord can then try to get it rented to somebody else as quickly as possible. That's the process for that. But from the sounds of it, this tenant did not do that whatsoever. He kind of just sprung this on the landlord and sort of just said, sorry, man, it's on you. That's unacceptable. And the landlord is well within his right to evict this guy, but also morally in the right too. We should acknowledge that. I feel like we're in this like class warfare right now where like the poor versus the rich, like this thing is happening, but then little situations like this get lumped into that and it's like poor, rich, greed, bah. Nah, this is a standard. I'm a landlord. You're a tenant. You've agreed to pay it. Fulfill your obligation. Otherwise, get out and or I'm taking you to court. Period.